Are you ready for the next ultimate fishing experience in a digital world where, well, you don't have to spend any extra money, you still get the comfort of fishing, and, well, it's a relaxing good old time? Well, look no further. Ultimate Fishing Simulator 2 has got your back. You can fish big fish, you can, well, put them in an aquarium if you want. And you can do this. Look at him go. So happy, cheerful, even spinning so fast it's making a double image. But in all seriousness, Fishing Simulator 2 uh, is a very, very decent game, and it is actually very relaxing to just sit and fish, especially after a long days of work when you don't have the energy to play something like Call of Duty, which is very fast paced, or the new, more popular game, BattleBit. You can just enjoy your nice, calm fishing without actually going somewhere for those who, well, like to be indoors at all times. I'm not judging, I also prefer that. But actual fishing still is a bit better. But this game is amazing. The graphics currently look very nice, especially for a game that is in early alpha, and, well, is definitely worth the money. I enjoy it. There's so many different types of fish you can catch. There's tournaments, there's quests, there's progression. You don't have to put in any money to progress in the game. You just buy the game, level up, catch fish, and sell it. And that's about it. That's how you make money in the game. And, well, buy upgrades. Speaking of upgrades, there's countless options to pick from. Many rods, reels, floats, baits, whatever you want is probably in there and still gets added in very often updates. So you don't have to worry about something not being in the game because, well, it will get released. Like the update that was recently, it actually overhauled the whole bait system and added new fishing rods, new reels, probably some new fish species that I still have not discovered because, well, I'm only level 9 in the game. But the game is a nice arcade fishing game, and the options for customization are vast. Like, look, you can take a regular fishing rod, whether that being for floats or a spinning, and then, well, you start adding bits and pieces that you get through progression. You upgrade so you can catch bigger fish, so you can reel them in much quicker, and so on. The game is really nicely made, and you can see the people care for it that are making the game and adding very nice little details. Of course, there's some funny moments, like when you catch a fish and it can go through a rock that is on the bottom of the lake, pond, or river. They will actually phase through material. So if your bait or hook or lure is stuck on a rock or something at the bottom of the lake or pond, you can just wait for a fish to bite. It usually happens rather quickly, and, well, it will just phase through the material with no issues at all, so you won't even have to worry about getting it back or resetting your toss, but you can also do that very easily. The game is pretty straightforward. If you ever need help with controls, you just press F3 and everything will be shown there. And, well, the community is nice for the game. You can have a chat in the chat rooms whilst you're in the servers. You can ask about competitions. You can probably join clubs and so on. I haven't explored that option, but to my experience, not that many people reply in the chat. They're just trying to relax on their own fish and so on. What I can really say for sure, though, is that you really won't be stuck on different levels if you're just trying to grind through the game and then, well, fish anywhere and, have everything unlocked. That is pretty straightforward. Just get a bigger size hook and adjust and try your best to catch the biggest fish. It's still randomly generated, you could say that. So there's no knowledge for certain how big of a fish and what kind of fish you will catch, so that is still basically luck based. So you don't really know the value of it until you catch it, but you can take very nice screenshots. You can even remove the GUI. You don't have to really do anything, just press G and take nice screenshots to share with everyone your big catch. And yes, there's sea locations where you can also catch squid, maki, and so on. So there's not just small European fish or small American fish. There's multiple variations of catfish, cod, carp, perch, and so on. There's very many fish, and I won't be able to name all of them, even though I have fished in real life. So in all, this game is very nice and definitely brings out the peak fisherman experience of sitting patiently by a pond and trying to get a bait. But the game rewards you in a way that you don't have to actually wait, sometimes up to a couple hours. You toss it in, few seconds, maximum for me has been 30 seconds, and you catch a fish. And the fish look very nice. The animations have been made very nicely. You can see them move around smoothly. You can see them move their mouths, gills, fins, and eyes even. So that definitely brings a lot to the game. And I'm very happy to see that this kind of a simulator game actually brings out these small details, since, well, it's a fishing game, so you see all these small little details about your fish and so on. There's slight character customization if you want to make your character custom. There's multiple saves, so you can have like 3 profiles. Each start from 0. You can have a male and a female character, that is for sure. But anything else I currently don't know, because I haven't paid that much attention. I was just very eager to start fishing in the game, and well, I really just did that all the time. That's it. I just, as soon as I could upgrade something, I did, and caught bigger fish. And yeah, haven't made any screenshots though, so yeah. The game is fun to play. It is repetitive as it is with fishing, but that is to be expected from a, well, fishing simulator. So if you actually want to buy a game or something at least relatively close to this, some repetitiveness is to be expected from a fishing simulator game where, well, all you do is fish, put fish as trophies. You can do that. There's a whole trophy room, there's an aquarium room, and, well, you unlock also locations to travel to as more you level up and so on. So there's a lot of things to do. It will still take a good few hours for you to level through the game and so on. There's some fish that give more XP, some which give more money, and you will catch on to that. For me personally, it has been carp. Carp has helped me get money for all my little upgrades and so on. A single good carp could cost you pretty buck in the game. So definitely be on the lookout for that if you are actually playing the game already. Catch some carp, make some good money. And yeah, with that being said, all I really want to say is that for you fishing enjoyers and that are stuck at home or don't have a chance to really fish and have been looking for a fishing game, this game definitely is it. You just buy it once. You have everything in the game. You don't have to pay any extra money. And you just have to progress from level 0 to, well, the max level that there is. Catch different fish, collections, more upgrades, make your own custom fishing rods with sinkers and feeders and so on. And, well, compete in tournaments in the game. You can get nice, cool in-game items and points and XP boosters and so on. So, with that being said, I'll see you by the lakes, and until next time.